Welcome to the Construction with Character podcast brought to you by Gotcha Covered Portable and Metal Buildings in Tyler, Texas. This show is built for homeowners and property owners across East Texas who want to make smart decisions when it comes to building, planning, and improving their space. Each episode delivers straightforward, real-world insight so you can avoid costly mistakes, work with the right people, and get the kind of results that actually last. So, without further interruptions, here is Kenny Cargill to talk about today's episode. Kenny?
If you're thinking about building anything, whether it's a portable building, a cabin, or improving your outdoor space, this is the kind of conversation that can save you time, money, and a lot of frustration. One of the biggest questions I get is, why do construction projects go over budget? Most people think it's because of materials or labor, but that's usually not the real reason. The real reason most projects go over budget is poor coordination between subcontractors. It's not that people are trying to do a bad job, it's that nobody is talking to each other and nobody is planning ahead. I'll give you a simple example that happens all the time. You've got a pool company come in, they dig everything up, they hit your sprinkler system, and then they leave. Now you've got a yard torn up, a broken system, and nobody taking responsibility for fixing it. That's not just frustrating, that costs you money that you didn't plan for. In my opinion, that's unacceptable. If you're running a job, it's your responsibility to make sure things are coordinated and thought through before anyone shows up. This is where most contractors fall short. They focus on their piece of the job, but they don't look at how everything connects together. So instead of a smooth project, you get a chain reaction of problems. One crew does their work, then the next crew has to fix it, and the cost keeps stacking up. Let me answer that question directly. Why do construction projects go over budget? It's because there's no clear plan and no coordination between the people doing the work. When you don't plan ahead, you pay for it later. I've seen this across East Texas, whether it's in Tyler, White House, or out near Lake Palestine. People end up spending more money fixing problems than they would have spent doing it right the first time. One of the things I try to do differently is think through the entire project before anything starts. That means looking at where everything goes, what needs to happen first, and how each step affects the next one. There's a story I always think about with this. We were working around a project where we knew digging was going to happen, and instead of waiting for something to get torn up, we moved things ahead of time. That might seem simple, but it prevents a whole lot of problems. When you plan ahead, you're not reacting, you're staying in control of the project. Another issue is that subcontractors are often not held to a standard. If someone comes in and does something wrong, a lot of companies will just throw a little money at the problem and move on. I don't believe in that. If it's a mistake, I eat it, and I make sure it gets fixed the right way. That mindset changes how everything runs. When people know the standard is high and things have to be done right, the whole job gets tighter and more organized. If you're a homeowner, the best thing you can do is ask questions before the work starts. Ask who is responsible for coordinating the job and how they're planning to prevent issues between crews. You don't need to know every technical detail. You just need to know that someone is thinking ahead and looking out for your property. This applies whether you're putting in a portable building in Tyler, TX, setting up a metal building, or doing a full outdoor project. The more moving parts there are, the more important coordination becomes. If nobody is managing that, you're going to feel it in your budget. It might not show up on day one, but it will show up by the end. At the end of the day, this comes back to planning and responsibility. You can't control every person on a job, but you can control how the project is prepared and managed. And that's really what separates a smooth job from a stressful one. It's not just the work itself, it's how everything is thought through before it starts.
You've been listening to the Construction with Character podcast powered by Gotcha Covered Portable and Metal Buildings in Tyler, Texas, a full-service outdoor spaces company. If it's in your yard, they can build it offering full delivery installations and set up for portable buildings, metal buildings, outdoor furniture, play sets, custom cabins, and storage and more. If you're planning a project or need guidance, You can call 9032-825750 or visit constructionwithcharacter.com to learn more. When it comes to building in East Texas, integrity and planning make all the difference. And this is where those conversations start.